It's week 2 of Neilston Primary, where I am hosting a class, teaching the kids to draw and just be creative generally, get them to be messy and things like that. This week, let them take their jotters, they each get a jotter each to take home and work on scribbling. And it's about being messy and learning not to have it perfect first time. This week, I'm going to have a look at the jotters, I'm going to take them home, hopefully get some pictures for you guys as well. I'll probably add it to the end of this video actually. Today I'll just be talking about the basics of drawing, basic shapes, and finding out finding their own styles and trying different styles and looks and everything. Just scribbling a lot basically. We're just going to work on the head and the face just now. Getting kind of positions, forward, looking up, angry, sad, whatever we can do. But mainly just looking at shapes, looking at eye shape. Would you like ear, mouth, nose, finding what works for you. Well, see, unfortunately I can't take you in because it's a school. I'll share it with you along the way. You'll see some on YouTube, and if you want to check out The Dandy Tiger on Facebook. So, just back now from primary school, talking about art and different styles. One person, how would they look in different styles? For example, if they were a Simpson, if they were a Family Guy, if they were in Steven Universe, if they were a Powerpuff Girl. All different kind of styles, quite a lot of styles we went through actually. I had them doing some examples as well. How we finished the day, end of the day, is we gave them 2 models just to do their style, their version of, and the models were myself and Mrs. Murray. She didn't know it was coming, so it was a nice wee surprise for her there. I'll let them keep the books just now, get some sketching done. I'll get the books off them in a couple of days. Greetings Tiger fans, I've just picked up the books from Mrs. Murray, so we'll have a look at them. See what kind of drawings they've done of the 2 of us. Not learned much, not taught much at this moment, so this is what we're going to see as our beginning stages, where our base, where to start with, and take it from there. I have expectations. There's a kind of general pattern that most kids of that age group tend to do, which is well, they often do straight from the neck right down the arms and the belly part all in one line, so you don't get cuffs, sleeves, collars, separations of any clothing or anything like that. And same with the legs as well. Sometimes the legs just come straight out of the belly, and there's no like crotch area, anything like that. So we'll be working on little details like that. That's what I expect to see when I look at these. I expect I'll have a good laugh as well, not due to the skill of the drawing or anything like that, not because the artists themselves are not any good at drawing, but because of the pictures will be of me, and it's always fun seeing people's impressions of you. So this is what I have to go through here. I am armed with my pen for some notes, and I'm going to start looking through. I'll look through them with you guys at the same time. The instructions were, first day, just draw favourite characters, just doodle, just to give me an impression of what they can do. Week 2, draw myself and or Mrs. Murray. If I have a picture of what I look like that day, or you would have seen it already in the video. I don't have a picture of Mrs. Murray. Blonde hair, a little flowery clip in, and a dress with a frilly neckline round it. So we'll see if there's anything like that in there. The instructions were just what you can see, just the face, head. If anything, they come to here if they want. Just add a bit to it. Nothing else, wasn't looking for anything else. So we'll have a look, see if they've got the same kind of drawings that I'm expecting, as I say, without the collars, necks, things like that, all one continuous. Most importantly though, what I'll be looking for is see if anyone's done light sketches first, rather than one continuous thick heavy line. I want to see lots of sketches. I want to see the books covered in drawings and doodles, no matter how big or small, just filling pages of lots of doodles and sketches, trying different shapes of eyes, faces, mouths, ears, just different attempts. I don't want to see just one attempt at drawing things. So we'll have a look and see what we've got. I'll turn you around, okay? Okay, so first one, I'll look at the names without you seeing. We've got Kyle here. One-handed, this is going to be tricky. Okay, what we've got? Sean Wind. Okay, so, well, as you can see straight away, we've got the continuous lines, no sketching, but again, this was the first week, so not a lot of instruction at this point. And then arms coming out, no sleeves or anything like that. Looks to be a sword, so we'll be working on how hands hold things, what parts of the body you can't see, if they're sideways or holding objects, to have a look at themselves in mirrors. See with this, I'm guessing this is quite common with kids of that age and their drawings, that when they add a hat on, well, no matter what kind of hat, it seems to be this kind of thing that sits on top. But otherwise, though, that's quite a cool character. Let's see if they've drawn anything else. Ooh. My first instinct here is Demogorgon or Pennywise even. When the mouth opens right up and then you've got the deadlights inside. She scribbles one continuous lines again though, but already a difference there, separating parts of the body. Oh, that's scary. I like that though. I like messy lines. That's where you can sometimes come up with the best creations. Very abstract. For some reason I'm thinking of Rocko's Modern Life here though, but that's quite cool. Here, what? That's quite cool. So they're practicing different eyes and nose, and this is obviously after we've done Homer Simpson, because I can see bits of Homer's eyes there and an attempt at his nose, things like that. So maybe that started off as a Homer. Reminds me of Montgomery Burns from The Simpsons when he came out as like a glowing alien looking thing. Oh, and we have a Pennywise right here in the balloon. Okay, so I used to do this kind of thing as well, because you knew there was string there, so you would draw a string, you know string had some kind of thickness to it, and it's just learning about how thick things should be. So just a simple line for the string would do, and learning where lines and everything go, what's hidden, things like that. But that's quite creepy in a good way, I like it. And it's just about separating clothing as well, and not doing one continuous line around, but really good, really good. Oh, here we go. Mrs. Murray needs fixed. I don't know if that's a message for Mrs. Murray or the drawing itself. Mrs. Murray needs fixed. It's cute. And got a dress. And again, just learning about colours, but that one's not complete. And there's me, something quite Punisher about that. Dandy the Dandy Tiger. Got my earring, I was wearing a cross earring. Have my glasses in. Thick eyebrows, I think a lot of people think I've got thick eyebrows, so we'll go with that. Had a shirt on. Didn't say the Dandy Tiger on it, but I wouldn't mind one looking like that. And they've put sleeves in as well, and I think you can just about see, we'll see his trousers. I was wearing black, so you wouldn't notice much of a line there, but that's quite good. And again, that's how I used to do my fingers at that age as well. You'd also have 5 fingers, but we can learn about art of any style. It's how you want to do it, how you perceive it. And it's about if you want to make it more realistic, even bringing chibis to life. And a lot of cartoons, Beano, Simpsons, things like that, they've only got 3 fingers and a thumb. So 4 digits in each hand. But you can still make them seem realistic by adding little details in. That's what we'll be talking about. It looks like another attempt at me. And I like that. I like to see lots of different attempts and trials, testing different shapes. Looks like there was some kind of story here. Spooky something. House. If you can read that, let me know. That's that for that one. Okay. Next we have Chase. Oh, okay. Is this me? Sitting on a seat? I don't know if it is me. I like to be facing the balloon here. A little worried balloon. I like that though. It's stubble. Or maybe it's Homer actually, a version of Homer. Oh, of course, I do have slight heels. Maybe not high heels on my shoes. Don't think I sat down once though, but yeah. I like that, that's quite good. Oh! What's this? I'll give you a quick scan first of all. It's like lots of little chibi type characters, their own style. Some kind of pizza guy. That one reminds me of Marshmallow. Looks like a Bart and a Homer. That's quite cool actually, I like that. Nice style. Oh, he's funky. Harry Potter. What is it? Is it Supergirl? Excellent. Some more over here. That's definitely me. Got my earring in. God, I look angry. That's me. Round my neck there, it'll be my lanyard. That I wear when I'm in the school. Oh, went blurred. Mrs. Murray. Wearing, well, I thought it might be Miss Murray, it might be me. It's got my Dandy Tiger logo on it. And trying different faces, and this is what I like to see, different trials. Testing different things out, I like them. Oh, that's that for that one, that was good. Good work there, Chase. Oh, someone forgot their book, so they're using some paper. Is that Kim Jong-un? No, it's Mrs. Murray, because I can see the little clip in her hair. It's very fascinating to see when people look at objects and people and details and things like that, how they transfer it from their mind, from the mind's eye to something like a paper, something more physical. You can see the neckline, the frilly neckline that she had as well. Is that another attempt there? Yep. Oh, hey! That's definitely me, looking a lot like George Michael and wearing a pizza top. Have I got a tattoo on my neck? Oh no, it's his name, Corey. Corey, these are by Corey. But yeah, that's I quite like that. Something, but George Michael, or Noel Edmonds about it. I like it. That's really good though. Woohoo! What we got? Another one, another version of style here. Is that what my ears look like? I only had one earring in, but you can see put in all stubble. Looked like they attempted my glasses but not joined them up or anything like that, but not too bad. And my long neck that everyone knows about. But it's really good effort. Again, continuous lines. I want to see more sketching. Trying out things, getting lighter on the pencil, but I'm liking this. We're a good place to start at. Who's this? Don't know if this is me again or Mrs. Murray. That's good. Okay, we'll move on to the next one, which is, bear with me, Christopher. We have Pizza Man. Oh, that's quite funky. Oh, is this like knives for hands? Forks for feet, maybe? I like it though. Reminds me of something. I can't remember if it comes back to me. Oh, maybe one of the Muppets actually, I think it might be. I like that though. I like being creative things like that, coming up with characters. Homer Simpson. Of course, every class we end up speaking about the Simpsons, and I do a wee doodle of Homer Simpson just to talk about some examples. We talked about how Matt Groening had his initials in Homer as well. Talked about that, but this must be Matt Groening's evil brother, Wat Groening. I like that. Again, continuous lines all the way around. So we'll be working on sketching, doing it lightly, going over lines till we're happy. Myself, Aka Chase. Why you bully me? I don't think he's been bullied. I think that's from a meme. Again, reminds me of a Muppet or Sesame Street, Bert and Ernie type thing. I like that though. Oh, I just caught something there. We'll go over to that in a second. Monster Town Roar. Gooey man. Oh, he's quite cool. I like that. Simple, but I like it. It was this stick monster. I like that gooey man. So simplistic. But yeah, has, I don't know, I've already got a character in my head. I like it. Brian. For anyone that's not aware, Brian is my actual name. It's Brian with a Y. To anyone that doesn't know, it's Mr. Tiger to you. I'm only joking. Call me what you want. So I'm looking very sad here. Got my earring, so we know it's me. Got my glasses. And a wee bit of detail on the sides of the arms. Legs? Arms or legs? Glasses. I don't know. What do you call them? It's sad face. Neck. And then it's part of my logo there, the Dandy Tiger logo. It kind of reminds me of like just this bit here, Care Bears. So one of them has my logo on their chest. Don't know what power that would have. This part here kind of reminds me of the other dad from Coraline. But I like it, and it's a good, see how they've done the hair there. Nice light flick sketch. That's what I want them to do more of. So we'll be going over that. I'll put a wee comment on that. That's quite good actually. And haha, this is my kind of thing. I used to do this all the time when I was practicing things. Make wee sections. It's very organised and practice different things. Hopefully this fills up more. Trying different mouths, noses, eyes, things like that. Oh, and a wee section for ears. That's that one. Very good, Christopher. And next we have Harry. I'll show you Poppy on here. Some on the front cover already. Still game Jack. I guess that's a pipe. Very colourful looking Jack here. And some doodles. Okay, so once we get to the first page, we have Lisa and Bart. I like it, and this is what I was speaking about before. It's quite common to just have the torso right down, then legs come straight out. Quite simplistic on the face, whereas her brother Bart has the big eyes. I don't know if that's cheek or the nose. Either way, it works quite well. I remember doing some characters just like that when I was in school. And need to get some clothing on them, things as well. And we'll be working on proportions, things like that as well. Lovely writing there as well, though, very neat. Oh, what's this? Roboto World. I love them. I'm not sure if these are supposed to actually be like bottles, you know, like a big 2-litre bottle of fizzy juice, or fizzy pop, for you Americans out there. So maybe it should be Roboto World, a play on that. I really like them though. They're cool characters, could really do some good comic strips, something with them. Sky Guy or Sky Gay. Yeah. And this is quite common as well, where the feet come out of the legs rather than like down the bottom here. I think I used to do something like that as well when I was oh, who's this guy? Hang on. That's a very good circle. My guess here is they've drawn round something. Other than that, they have drawn a perfect circle freehand, if not. Is that a horn or an ice cream cone or a pylon on top here? What do you think? We talked about, I can see something here. We talked about how ears can, or ears, characters, anything. Some of them said, I can't draw, or I can't draw ears. And then I asked them, can you write the alphabet? Yes, they could. A, B, C, got to C, and I said, there you go, you've got an ear. That's all you need, just a letter C. It's a simple ear. If you want to add a bit more to it, put a small C inside the ear. It makes it, gives it another dimension as well. So they said, can you use any letter? I said, well, one that looks like an ear, but by all means, if you want to create characters using any letters of the alphabet, even all of them, even alphabet characters, I said it might look a bit weird if they had F for ears, but someone's went for it and actually looks quite cool, I like it. Not sure what this is on the arms, kind of jaggy bits. Maybe carved himself out. He's a pumpkin man. And spikes here as well, quite scary. It was Halloween as well, so there might be some Halloween inspired drawings here. Fancy. Oh, Mrs. Murray. Well, first of all, she has blonde hair, and this is a common thing. Although you can do black and white, you would tend to do blonde hair a bit lighter, so it's about using the pencil a bit lighter and maybe not having to draw all the teeth. We'll look at kind of shortcut ways of drawing things as well, where you don't need to draw every hair or every tooth and stuff like that. We talked about a nose doesn't always have to feature many types of animation and art. We'll just use shadows or just the gesture or a hint towards a nose. And me, the gangster pirate, I think. Yeah. And my lanyard. And again, it's about adding clothing and things like that. We've got a wee scene here, bank, a graffiti wall. I like that. And I might speak about this and adding dimensions to it as well. Making it a bit 3D. Right, that was good. I like that. That Harry. Who we got now? Ella. Ella. I think she might have started from the back of the book. 2 seconds. There we go. Oh, lovely. Dino Dude, first try. Yo, I'll show you the whole thing. That is really cool. I like the scales around the edge of it here. SpongeBob. Best friend, noob nerd. Fate. Who he ate on the first day of school. I like this though, filling the page with doodles. That's my kind of page. Oh, it gets better. Homer's favourite donut. And Lisa and Bart and Marge and me in the morning. See all those Simpsons in there. Oh, very good tries in there, good attempts. We've got a SpongeBob page as well. You can see all the characters. Sandy. Squidward, Patrick. Half cat, half dog. Love it. Cat dog. Oh, brilliant. More drawings. Absolute accident. Oh, these are really good. I like it. Oh, Mrs. Murray. Got the frilly. A hint at a pattern. So again, yep, that's brilliant. You don't need to do exact patterns. Just a kind of gesture towards there was a pattern. Absolutely brilliant. And me, my shirt. My thick eyebrows that I must have. My earrings. I need to take a look at myself in the mirror. My eyebrows thick. Everyone sees me as that, and sometimes a child's eye is more honest than anyone else's, even mine. That's brilliant. And there's the ear we were just talking about there. Excellent. Okay, sorry for the weird edit there, my camera cut out. So next we have a Chantel. Okay. Oh, I like this. This is my kind of page. Just lots and lots and lots of doodles. That's what I want to see. Lots of doodles. Could be a wee bit lighter on the pencil and sketching again. That's what we'll work on. But I'm loving this. Yep. Love these wee faces. Wee pumpkin. They're twins. Wee pumpkin dudes. There's kind of something quite quiet about them as well. Similar to what Lynne would draw as well. Donuts, wee ghost, wee gravestone is that as well. Hot chocolate. I love it. I like that, yeah. Let's see if there's any others. Okay, what we have here. Mrs. Murray and Brian the Dandy Tiger. Brian with a Y for everyone taking notes out there. Again, something quite quiet about them. The wee rosy cheeks and the eyes. And they've got their own wee style already. Reminds me of those wee wooden dolls that you get, the wee wooden houses that you can play with as well. So I think they sometimes got like string arms and stuff like that. We'll check this out. What's this? Stars with an arm. I don't know if they had anything to copy off of, if this was just in their head. That is really good. Marshmallow over there, that is brilliant. Loving the fingers and the hands there. And a wee Halloween ghost. And Creeper as well. Who was that good? Chantel. Very good. I like it. Very good, Chantel. Next we have Scott. Let's see what we've got here. Ooh, what's this? Look at the scary face that. I love how they've done the eyebrows, and it reminds me of Purge there. Or Scott. Oh, what's this? I'm loving the face here. I love how they've done the eyebrows. It's a cool style. Something quite creepy about it as well. It reminds me of the Purge. The Mask and Purge, or even Nightmare Before Christmas. But a good separation of clothing as well. I actually like that. Whoa. Ah, he's cool. Big monster towering over some buildings and people in all the windows. I actually really like that. It could be a really nice picture, that. Like that. That's really good. Anything here? Nothing really on that page. Oh, here we go. I guess that's me. Got all my messy beard there. Got my earring. Nice style of ears there as well. Solid lines. I'm not sure if they sketched out first. You can see some kind of light lines under it, and you can see the cross mark on the face as well to line everything up. Again, just working, you can see like wee dashes of pencil, so it looks like they did go heavy with the pencil, but kind of sketched it heavily. And this will be Mrs. Murray. It's good to see everyone caught that wee clip on her hair though. It's good. It's in there. Who's next? Iris. Thank you, Alex. Okay, Iris, where we go? Well, can definitely see straight away that we have a SpongeBob fan. Here, the pineapple. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Nice one, Alex. Meow, meow. Cat food fish. That's quite a cute wee cat. Oh, that's very much like what Lynne would draw from Screaming Pillow. And Kwai Cocoa. It looks like marshmallows. And a wee scene down the bottom here. Wee simple SpongeBob. I actually really like that. A wee simple one.
Hi, I'm SpongeBob.
Good, a good wee bit of sketching here. Yep, I like it. Who's next? Eve. Eve. Oh, okay. Scrolling up there. First of all, I seen the gravestone. R.I.P. Cat. But that's a really nice cat. That I reckon that might be for Halloween as well. Maybe not. Maybe they've lost a cat. Although the cat's holding on to the gravestone. So but it's a really good cat. I like that. I like those eyes as well. Very quiet. Oh, nice sketch of an eye here as well. I like that. I had many bits of paper with these kind of eyes. And practicing some body parts as well. Sorry if you hear a buzz in the background, that's my phone buzzing. Oh, this is Mrs. Murray again with the clip in her hair. It's good though, that's a good bit of sketching there, nice and light, that's what I like to see. So we've got anything else? Nope, nothing there. Right, who's next? Lennon. Okay, Lennon was the boy who done the Demigorgon on the wall that I spoke of in a previous video, and as you can see, this is the front of his jotter, and this is one of my chibi prints. However, it's paper, so it's not one of, and it's watermarked as well, so you can see THEDANDYTIGER.com over there. It looks like they may have printed this off of maybe my website or something, or my Facebook, and stuck that on. It's quite a cool decoration on the book though. Guess he likes Spider-Man. Lennon wanted to go to comic cons and things like that, so he's very interested in drawing and art and comics and things, so let's see what he has created. Okay. Looks to be a head with lots of eyes. And a knife in the hand. Feet. Sorry if you can hear my phone again buzzing. Nice big long arms, some kind of big creature anyway, I'd say. It's quite freaky. Oh, and there we go, another Demigorgon. That's quite cool. Demigorgon, of course, from Stranger Things, any fans out there? Oh, and I've got a wee Pennywise as well. It's something quite cute about that Pennywise. It's like, it's a wee friend of Demigorgon. Oh, and Spider-Man. This was always my issue when I first started drawing Spider-Man many, many moons ago. You wanted to add the lines in, but of the kind of webbing on his costume, but it always took over. So I was learning how to do that lightly, and I'm still learning good techniques just now actually, and how to include all the lines of the costume without it overtaking and being too heavy on the costume so that you can't see too much as well. But you can definitely, first of all, if you can recognise that it's a character, then you're off to a great start. So I can recognise that Spider-Man straight away. I believe even in the original animated Spider-Man, they didn't even have the lines on the costume for animating purposes because it was just too difficult, too time consuming. Now of course you can use computers and everything. Oh, another big monster. I wonder if they were sitting next to each other, towering over a building, no people in the windows in this one. Is this like a superhero standing on the roof as well, like a Batman type? I like it, I like it. Oh, another Spider-Man. Guess you like Spider-Man? Well, of course, if he has that and several drawings. Oh, this will be me and Mrs. Murray. Okay, so it's something quite Minecraft-like about it. Got my earring. I like that blocky look, it's quite cool. Again, we've got this side where the legs just come straight out, but of course, if that's a style that you're going for, then nothing wrong with that. I did have a shirt that had lots of little pictures and faces and stuff on it, so I wonder if that's what that's trying to imitate. And then we have Mrs. Murray over here with what looks like a bottle of wine. Actually, I did hear some of the boys saying we're going to do Mrs. Murray at the pub, so I wonder if that's what that is. But that's actually a good bottle of wine or beer, whatever her tipple may be. What do we have here? Some kind of pumpkin heads. I like it. Oh, more drawings. I like it. Filling the book up. Again, we want to work. Oh, I can tell what this is. Anyone recognise that? I'll give you a few seconds. The No Ghost logo. That's what I think it is. Ghostbuster, and then some ghosts over here. Over across the streams. I like it. That's good. Right, next we have Molly. Oh wow. Oh, good shot of that. Hey, you could frame that. That's a lovely picture to have up on the wall. Black and white, or add some colour in that. I could see that with lots of pinks and greens and blues and yellows and things like that. It's really good. Let's see. Girls Rule, Hello, Hey Hi, Rainbows. Lots of hearts. Bleh. Let's see if you get it. Bleh. That's really cool, that. I like that. That's fantastic. She's got into nails. Oh, and a Mrs. Murray. Looking a little sad. But that's quite good, I like that. And all the eyelashes as well. Very good attempt. That picture at the front though, going back to have another look at that. That's really nice. Yeah, very good. Molly. Right, next we have Corey. Quite a colourful front here. Mr. Spooky. Straight onto the colours. We should just be working on pencils just now and getting ideas. So what we often find is people will want to get to the finished product as quick as possible. So they'll draw it and want to colour it straight away. What I want to work on is lots of sketches, lots of doodles, lots of trying different shapes and sizes. I want to see lots of versions of this before any colouring. But that's quite funky, that. I like that. Pizza features heavily in these books. Oh, who's that? Bob War? Is that a play on barbed wire?
It also look like Bob Ross, but like I think it is.
Bob Ross, Bob War, maybe.
I think it might be from what you said.
Barbed wire, that kind of thing. Quite cool though. It's in quite a contrast to this superhero looking guy. Look, there's that cape and lightning bolts. Nice colour scheme there as well. Got G in the ear as well. Now, did they choose G for a reason? Corey, they could have kept the letter C for their name. Oh, so we've got a character per page here by the looks of it. Mrs. Spooky. And Mr. Bone. You can clearly see that's some kind of skeleton man. I like it, and it's a case of, again, continuous lines. That's what we work on, but it's a very good place to start. I like what we've seen here in lots of sketches. And I can see a rubber being used here. I'm trying to avoid using rubbers where we can, just sketching just now. Skull and crossbones. Oh, what's this? I like these wee parts here. Love it. Oh, ooh, he's scary. He's like a... He's making me think of like an evil Mr. Bean. Not sure what this is. I'll need to ask either frills or is it muscles? Because it looks like he's got a six-pack as well. Maybe a vest on or something. We'll speak about that, and again, looking at how our bodies look, how hands look, how many muscles we've actually got in these parts of arms, because when you are younger you just think muscles upon muscles, but well, seen some wrestlers and bodybuilders out there that do have that, but maybe not that many. Who's next? Isabella. Thank you, Alex. Alex is helping pass over the books here. I'm just trying to hide the names as well so you don't see the full names. Here we have here P1 or page 1. I was going to say I don't have anyone from P1 in my class, but that's a very good character there. And I like it. They've got the hair coming down the side, just crossing over the front and down the back, which you don't often see. Usually you just get, when they've got long hair, 2 bits at either side, but that's good. They've done the hair at the back there. They've got collar, sleeves, even done some fingernails as well. Got waist and a hem of shorts, and then when the shoes start, and front facing as well, which you don't often get when cartooning. That's a very good attempt there, I like it. And a few sketches trying out different shapes of faces and stuff I can see here as well. The nose, trying out what nose to think works best. Let's see if they put any of that into practice, and they have. Mrs. Murray with her again. I love that they've all seen that, because it was just a small clip, but we talked about noticing what makes people stand out, how you can tell it's that person in caricature form and things like that. Let's see. So again, good detail here, trying to put in all the eyelashes, and we'll talk about whether you include every single eyelash or if you want to just give the hint of an eyelash, you know, like the females in The Simpsons or Minnie Mouse and things like that. It's just 2 or 3 eyelashes usually. I like that though. or it's R1 in some cases, Alex, that's right. Maybe I should have tried the circle first and then worked out where everything was going to be and then sketch that on, get everything in proportion, but you can definitely tell it's Mrs. Murray straight away. Next, Alex. Ross. Okay. Scroll up, see. I see you. I like those eyes. It's kind of like not Garfield eyes. Try to Odie maybe, because or Ed, Ed and Eddie. That's pretty cool. I've got Homer attempt over here. So this is what you get a lot when they've seen me drawing it, and obviously I do it quickly because it's not for them to draw, just me giving examples, and then they'll just try and do the whole thing without thinking where everything will be, why it's that shape, how you draw each part of the shape. They'll just try and draw the whole thing, which again is common. Nothing wrong with that. It's all part of the process, the evolution that you go through, learning to draw and be creative. So you find your own ways. But I clearly tell this is Homer Simpson, and they literally done the MG for Matt Groening here. So again, as I said before, if you can tell the character from the drawing, then you're already off to a fantastic start. Over here, that an attempt on the nose. Well, it's like it could be a good skylight tower as well in New York or something. I like it though, but it's about, I can see what they're doing when I'm talking about sketching. They're doing wee bits of the lines at a time, rather than you can draw the whole face, for example, but do it lightly. So that's what we'll be talking a bit more about. Another Homer, it looks like he's drilling this time. And they know the whole, the nose and everything is putting a bit more into it. The hair at the top. And again, keeping it simplistic, just 2 hairs at the top. That's all it is. And I went through that as a child. I'd have to include everything as much as I could. And another drawing here. And I will be working proportions, working on skeletons, stickmen, things like that, see where everything goes. Oh, and there's a me. Clearly me with my earring, and after I've had my lunch, obviously I've got a bit of a big face there. And again, that's how people see me, absolutely fine. But again, you can tell it's me because they've included the earring, and that's what I like to see on another version of me. As it say, Brian. At the top, get my glasses in, got a letter A for an ear, or type style. Pizza again. Did I say I liked pizza in that class? I don't know. There seems to be a lot of pizza in these books.
You do like pizza, but you didn't say that.
And I've got a nice chain that says Dandy. I guess that's my lanyard, and I love Dandy. And Mrs. Murray. Very good. Is that it for that one? That's that one. And what do we have here? Olivia. I'll just show a wee bit here. Let's say Boris, besties. Okay. Oh, we've got a sideways one here. Oh, again, SpongeBob again. So it's SpongeBob watching the telly. Is it Patrick's house? He lives under a stone, doesn't he? Yeah. And the pineapple, which is SpongeBob's house, because, once again, who lives in a pineapple under the sea? I can't hear you!
SpongeBob SquarePants.
That's right. Got a wee classroom scene here. Hopefully that's not my classroom because it says boring. No, because I can see they're doing maths here. One's sleeping. Hopefully they don't do that in actual class. But I must say, I never, because I was always doodling.
I have fell asleep once, but not actually fell asleep, but like I was really being tired and then I fell asleep. But I laid on my hands. So.
Okay, and we have another picture of me, how I would look with blonde hair, I'd say, but of course you can shade that in, but it does give the impression that I've got blonde hair here. I like that sketch in there though, on the nose. I look a lot younger there. And you can tell I've got like a shirt, just no collar or anything. It's good. That it for that one. And the final one, we have Scarlet. Oh wow. How super cute is that? Meow. Kind of like a llama thing as well. It's an actual cat, but it looks quite cool. And then another one here. Thinking of fish. Very cute, very kawaii. Oh, another one. Florence, it says up here. It's a princess cat. Very nice. So down here you can see a wee, it'll get my shadow out of it. This is Murray and the Dandy to show you the size of them. There you go. I do tiny drawings myself as well. I love doing tiny drawings and try to get all the detail in them as well. But they're very good wee drawings there. Again, very quiet. And what do we have here? What do you think, eh? Did they capture my best side? Yeah, next week we'll start working on the bodies, positions, poses, and different types of clothing and how it would look depending on how they were positioned. Stay tuned and I'll keep you updated, and I'll have lots more pictures from their progress. Stay dandy!